History whispers with tales of extraordinary individuals, those who dared to dream big and achieve the unimaginable. They are the legendary rulers, the emperors, queens, and even pirates, whose names echo through time. Their stories inspire awe, ignite our imaginations, and remind us of the power of human ambition and resilience. From the sun-drenched battlefields of ancient Greece to the wind-swept decks of pirate ships, we journey to uncover the lives and legacies of these iconic figures. Alexander the Great, a young king with a thirst for conquest, carved out an empire that stretched across continents. Kublai Khan, a shrewd strategist and visionary leader, unified China and ushered in an era of unprecedented prosperity. Blackbeard, the notorious pirate, instilled fear in the hearts of sailors with his ruthlessness and cunning. Queen Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, led England through a golden age of exploration, art, and literature. And Akbar the Great, the Mughal emperor, embraced religious tolerance and fostered a vibrant cultural renaissance. These individuals, separated by time and geography, each left an indelible mark on the world. Their stories, full of triumphs and tragedies, victories and defeats, offer valuable lessons about leadership, ambition, and the complexities of human nature. So let us delve into the annals of history and explore the lives of these remarkable rulers. Let their stories transport us to bygone eras and inspire us with their enduring legacies. Born in Pella, the capital of the Kingdom of Macedon, Alexander was destined for greatness from the very beginning. The city, with its rich history and vibrant culture, was the perfect backdrop for the birth of a future legend. From a young age, Alexander exhibited qualities that set him apart from his peers. His sharp intellect, boundless curiosity, and unyielding determination hinted at the extraordinary path he would eventually tread. His father, Philip II, instilled in him a love for strategy and a hunger for power. Philip, a formidable king in his own right, recognized the potential in his son and ensured that Alexander received the best education and training possible. Tutored by the brilliant Aristotle, Alexander's mind was honed to a razor's edge, absorbing knowledge like a sponge. Under Aristotle's guidance, he delved into philosophy, science, medicine, and literature, gaining a well-rounded education that would serve him well in his future endeavors. At the tender age of 20, he inherited his father's throne and embarked on a military campaign that would forever alter the course of history. His youth did not deter him. Instead, it fueled his ambition and drive to achieve greatness. Leading his loyal Macedonian army, Alexander swept across the Persian Empire, crushing his enemies with unmatched tactical brilliance. His ability to adapt to different battle conditions and his innovative strategies made him a formidable opponent on the battlefield. The Battle of Granicus River witnessed the young king's bravery as he charged headlong into the fray, inspiring his troops to victory. This battle was just the beginning of a series of conquests that would cement his reputation as a military genius. At Issus, he outmaneuvered the Persian king Darius III, securing a decisive victory that sent shockwaves through the ancient world. This victory not only demonstrated his strategic prowess, but also showcased his ability to inspire and lead his men to triumph against overwhelming odds. Alexander's ambition knew no bounds. He was not content with merely defeating his enemies. He sought to create a legacy that would endure for centuries. His vision extended beyond the battlefield, encompassing the cultural and political unification of his vast empire. He pushed eastward, conquering Egypt and founding the city of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge and culture that still stands today. Alexandria became a center of learning and innovation, attracting scholars and thinkers from all corners of the known world. His relentless advance continued into the heart of Persia, where he toppled the once mighty Persian Empire at the Battle of Gaugamela. This battle was a turning point, marking the end of Persian dominance and the rise of Alexander's influence over the ancient world. Alexander's empire now stretched from Greece in the west to the Indus River in the east, a testament to his military genius and unwavering determination. His conquests brought together diverse cultures and peoples, creating a melting pot of ideas and traditions. Yet, his desire to reach the ends of the world remained. He was driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless pursuit of knowledge and adventure. His campaigns were not just about conquest, they were about exploration and discovery. He ventured into India, engaging in fierce battles with local rulers before finally turning back, his weary troops yearning for home. The harsh conditions and the formidable resistance they encountered tested their resolve, but Alexander's leadership kept them united and focused. Alexander's life was tragically cut short in Babylon at the age of 32. His sudden death left a power vacuum and a legacy that would be debated and analyzed for centuries to come. The cause of his death remains a mystery, but his legacy as a brilliant military strategist, a visionary leader, and one of history's greatest conquerors is undeniable. His achievements continue to inspire and captivate the imaginations of people around the world. He left behind an empire unlike any the world had ever seen, forever changing the political and cultural landscape of the ancient world. His influence can still be felt today, a testament to the enduring power of his vision and ambition. Kublai Khan, grandson of the legendary Genghis Khan, inherited his grandfather's ambition and military prowess. Born in 1215, Kublai was destined for greatness from an early age. Growing up amidst the vast and powerful Mongol Empire, he rose to become the fifth great Khan of the Mongol Empire, a sprawling dominion that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Under his leadership, the empire reached its zenith, encompassing diverse cultures and peoples. Kublai, however, set his sights on China, the wealthy and powerful neighbor to the south. The Song dynasty, with its rich cultural heritage and economic strength, presented both a challenge and an opportunity for Kublai. Through a combination of military might and shrewd diplomacy, Kublai conquered the Song dynasty, unifying all of China under his rule for the first time in centuries. His military campaigns were marked by strategic brilliance and relentless determination. He established the Yuan dynasty, marking the beginning of Mongol rule in China. This new era brought significant changes to the Chinese political and social landscape. Kublai, unlike his predecessors, recognized the importance of Chinese culture and traditions. He understood that to govern effectively, he needed to win the hearts and minds of the Chinese people. He adopted many Chinese customs, appointed Chinese officials to his court, and commissioned the construction of a new capital city, Khanbalik, which would later become Beijing. This city would serve as a symbol of the unity between Mongol and Chinese cultures. A visionary leader, Kublai Khan understood the importance of trade and cultural exchange. He saw the potential for economic growth and cultural enrichment through the revival of ancient trade routes. He reopened the Silk Road, the ancient network of trade routes that connected East and West. This decision not only boosted the economy, but also facilitated the exchange of knowledge and ideas. This revitalized trade brought immense wealth to the Yuan dynasty and facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and goods between Europe and Asia. The Silk Road became a conduit for cultural and technological advancements. Kublai's court became a melting pot of cultures, welcoming traders, diplomats, and travelers from across the known world. His openness to foreign influences enriched the cultural fabric of his empire. He commissioned the construction of canals, roads, and other infrastructure projects, further strengthening the empire's economy and facilitating communication. These projects improved transportation and boosted trade within the empire. Kublai Khan's reign marked a golden age for the Mongol Empire, a period of unprecedented peace, prosperity, and cultural exchange. His policies fostered an environment where art, science, and literature could flourish. His legacy as a unifier, a builder, and a patron of the Silk Road continues to inspire centuries. Kublai Khan's vision and leadership left an indelible mark on history, shaping the course of civilizations for generations to come. While kings and emperors commanded vast armies and ruled over empires, their power was often challenged not just by rival nations, but by a different kind of threat altogether. Another kind of legend emerged from the shadows, striking fear into the hearts of sailors across the high seas. These were the pirates, the outlaws of the ocean, whose very presence could send shivers down the spine of even the bravest seafarers. Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, remains the quintessential image of a pirate, a figure whose name has become synonymous with the golden age of piracy. His name is synonymous with ruthlessness, cunning, and the romance of the pirate life. Blackbeard's fearsome reputation was not just built on his actions, but also on the terrifying image he cultivated. Little is known about Blackbeard's early life, shrouded in mystery and speculation. Some say he was born in Bristol, England, while others believe he hailed from a different part of the world. But by 1716, he had emerged as a formidable force in the Caribbean, a region that was a hotbed of pirate activity during that era. Commanding a fleet of ships and terrorizing merchant vessels along the American coast, Blackbeard quickly became one of the most feared pirates of his time. His flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, a powerful 40-gun frigate, was a sight to behold. This formidable vessel was originally a French slave ship before Blackbeard captured and refitted it for his own nefarious purposes. The Queen Anne's Revenge became a symbol of his reign of terror, a floating fortress that struck fear into the hearts of all who saw it. Blackbeard cultivated an image of fearsome brutality. He understood the power of fear and used it to his advantage, ensuring that his enemies were often too terrified to put up much of a fight. He was said to have braided hemp and lit fuses into his thick black beard, creating an intimidating spectacle that struck terror into the hearts of his enemies. This fearsome appearance was designed to make him look like a demon rising from the depths of the sea, creating an intimidating spectacle that struck terror into the hearts of his enemies. His fearsome visage was often enough to make his adversaries surrender without a fight. His tactics, however, were more than just theatrics. Blackbeard was a shrewd strategist and a skilled navigator, capable of outmaneuvering his enemies both on the open sea and in the intricate dance of naval warfare. Blackbeard was a shrewd strategist and a skilled navigator. His knowledge of the sea and his ability to read the weather and tides gave him an edge over his adversaries. He often targeted wealthy port cities, knowing that these locations were rich in plunder and could provide the supplies and resources he needed to maintain his fleet, blockading them and holding their inhabitants hostage until a hefty ransom was paid. This tactic not only filled his coffers, but also spread his infamy far and wide. His most audacious act was perhaps the blockade of Charleston, South Carolina, in 1718. This bold move demonstrated his willingness to take on even the most fortified and well-defended targets. For nearly a week, Blackbeard held the city hostage, causing chaos and panic among its residents. His demands were simple yet audacious, demanding a chest of medicine in exchange for lifting the blockade. This unusual ransom highlighted his cunning and his understanding of the value of medical supplies in an era when they were scarce and highly prized. Blackbeard's reign of terror was short-lived. Despite his fearsome reputation, his time as a pirate was relatively brief, lasting only a few years. In November 1718, he was killed in a fierce battle with Lieutenant Robert Maynard of the British Royal Navy. This climactic confrontation marked the end of one of the most notorious pirates in history. Despite his death, Blackbeard's legend lived on, growing even larger in the years that followed. His story became the stuff of legend, inspiring countless tales of piracy, adventure, and the lawless freedom of the high seas. Inspiring countless tales of piracy, adventure, and the lawless freedom of the high seas. His exploits have been romanticized in books, movies, and folklore, ensuring that his name will never be forgotten. He remains an iconic figure, a symbol of the daring and dangerous life of a pirate, forever etched in popular imagination as the ultimate pirate king. Blackbeard's legacy continues to captivate and intrigue, a testament to the